12, we have Morton Stadium. This one is very boring. It does have an upper deck. It's just not, the upper deck's not even that tall too. It's probably the first, it is the first upper deck stadium to be last place. But still, it's not really that cool. It's just a big O with one upper deck. It's really not that good. Not too many fans too. At number 11, we have Research Stadium. This one might be kind of cool for some people. It's kind of an ugly design. I don't like how the upper deck lines. And other than the upper deck, everything's just kind of boring and ugly. It's probably better than Washington State's, but it's kind of ugly. I really don't like where the upper deck is. It's just probably won't ever be number one. It's just not that cool. At number 10, we have California Memorial Stadium. This one is it's very boring. It's kind of like Michigan's, but just a lot smaller. I kind of do like how they have a Z in it. I do like where the press box is, but still, it's kind of just boring. They have a very small scoreboard. It's just not that cool. But, I mean, it is kind of cool when you're at the game. Touchdown! At number 9, we have Stanford Stadium. That's a stupid name. It's just the name of the team and then stadium. But we don't care about names. We care about the stadiums. I get that this one has like the upper deck all around the stadium, but it's not really anything special to it because it's the same on the upper deck as the bottom deck. Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing, but it's just not really anything special. It's just the same thing that goes over and over again. If it just had a cool design, this would be definitely top 5. Quack, 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 quack. At number 8, we have Rice-Eccles Stadium. This one doesn't even have an upper deck, and the only reason it's better than some that has an upper deck, I like the design even though it doesn't. I like where the scoreboard is. The outside of the stadium's pretty cool. I like the Utah on top of that little house thing. I like how they have some scoreboards in the corner. It's a pretty mid stadium. Utah, 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 Utah. At number 7, we have Arizona Stadium. Another one of those team names in the stadium. We don't care about that though. So I kind of like the design. They got a kind of cool upper deck. I like where the scoreboard is. I don't really like one of the end zones. I don't like where the press box is, but it's pretty good. It's a mid stadium. It is pretty good. I mean, there's nothing too bad. There's like not a lot too good, but it's just mid. Number 6, we have Mountain America Stadium. It's not really that much. It does have a pretty cool upper deck after their renovation, but I like the stadium a lot. It's not really too much, but it's still a great solid stadium. It really has just been a good stadium. I've liked the stadium for a long time, and man, when I saw it on NCAA, I knew I had to see it on the internet. Here's another image of it. At number 5, we have LA Memorial Coliseum. This one is really cool. I like how they're in literally like a coliseum. I like where it's just cool to play in a coliseum. The outside is crazy good. The detail, because it's, a coliseum. It's not, I don't know if it's really a coliseum, but still, it looks like a coliseum. but it's a really cool stadium. And USC, they were, for a second I thought they had the same stadium as UCLA, but they don't. Very similar though. I mean, look, they're basically the same exact shape. At number 4, we have Folsom Stadium. One of the biggest reasons this is at number 4 is because how scenic the background is. You have the mountains, you have the sunset, and I'm not even talking about them. I kind of like the stadium, even though it's kind of small, but it's such a cool experience to go there with the mountains and the sunset. But it really is a cool stadium. Here's another cool image of the stadium. At number 3, we have the Rose Bowl. You know I have to put this at number 3. And it's not just because of the Rose Bowl. It is pretty sick. I like how I like how there's red on one side and then red on the other side, and then the other sides have white, and then the other side has white. And plus, like USC's, it has a very cool outside. I like where the press box is. I like where the scoreboard is. A really nice stadium. Here's another sick image of it. Number 2, we have Autzen Stadium. I really like the big curve of their stadium. That is so creative. I love the creativeness. I like the unique stuff they have into it. It doesn't even have an upper deck, even though it's such a cool stadium. It really is so cool. They have a great loud atmosphere, and it's just so nice to me. Here's a green animated one. This is actually kind of cool. It's pretty cool. Number 1, we have Husky Stadium. This one is by far my favorite stadium. This is pretty weird, but I played it once on NCAA. I absolutely love the stadium. I love where the upper decks are. I love the W on the top of one of the upper decks. I like how they have the little bit of the stands on one side, and then they have a lot on the other side, and the view too is pretty cool. This one has just been my favorite of all time, and it will be for a good time. Here's another image of it.